Hi guys, welcome to your Yoga Nidra practice. So this is going to be a Yoga Nidra that's all about developing your inner sanctuary. This idea that when we go to practice Yoga Nidra, we're trying to relax and unwind and go to a really kind of, a happy place. Yoga Nidra takes time, and it takes time to cultivate what this inner sanctuary might be. So what I like to do is to start to, while I'm present and while I'm kind of walking through my day to day, like really thinking about what are the things that make me happy? What senses do I tune into the most when I'm in certain places? What senses do I want to shut off when I'm in other places? Another thing that really helps me to develop what my inner sanctuary is being really good at doing my gratitude journal. So when I do my gratitude journal, I am sort of in tune with what makes me feel happy, what makes me feel grateful, and then I write it down, and I've got a list of all these things that I can then pull from to build my inner sanctuary. So like all Yoga Nidra practices, I want you to get yourself nice and comfortable, turn off any distractions. So maybe put your phone on silent, shut the door, put on do not disturb, ask your partner or someone that you live with to look after whoever it is in your house that needs looking after, be it a pet, be it a child, be it a very needy partner. But just make sure that this time is sacred, this time is yours, and that you're going to be able to focus on yourself. The worst thing that could happen is that you're in the middle of this nidra, your subconscious is really clued in, you're developing what your inner sanctuary is, and the door knocks or your phone buzzes. So do really take this time to get yourself comfortable. So as you do this, you may want to take blankets under the knees or pillows under the knees. You might want to have your hands free of the body, the legs free of the body, nothing touching you. Maybe there's a nice really heavy blanket laying on you as well to keep you warm, because as we go into this nidra, we are going to slow the breath down and you may start to get a little bit cold. So do make sure that you're going to be warm enough for this. So I'll be reading at a pace and I want you to try and keep up with this pace. Don't worry if you lose my voice at any point. Don't worry if you drift off. Your subconscious will be taking in everything that I'm saying, whether it's on an analytical level or not. If at all, I'd like you to shut off your analytical mind and just start to allow my voice to wash over you. So settling the body, settling the mind. Maybe the eyes are open at the beginning with a soft gaze. Or maybe you close them and allow yourself to drift into the darkness. And begin to welcome yourself to your Yoga Nidra practice. Notice yourself laying here, becoming comfortable, knowing that you don't need to stay totally still in this position. You can move, shuffle, and adjust. Close your eyes softly and release any unconscious tension by focusing on giving yourself a few deep breaths here. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth with a deep sigh. Taking this 5 more times, in through the nose, out through the mouth. 4 more, in through the nose, out through the mouth. 3 left. Closing the mouth, stay with these deep breaths. And begin to sense your entire body laying on the floor, the mat, the bed, or the couch, wherever you've taken yourself. Begin to feel your body as information, as signals coming to the brain, the heart, the tummy. Feel your head. Feel your arms. Feel your legs. Feel your hands. Feel your feet. Feel the lobes of your ears. Feel your collarbones. Feel your ribs. Feel your eyes. Feel the upper palate of your mouth and the lower palate of your mouth. Feel your breath. Feel your back. Feel your pelvis. Feel your legs from your hips to your knees, from your knees to your shins, from your shins to your ankles, from your ankles to the tops of your feet, to the soles of your feet, to your toes. Now focus on only the upper half of your body. Focus on the sensation here. Feel only your upper half. Now focus your mind on your lower half, the lower half of the body. Focus your mind into the sensations of the lower half. Now feel both simultaneously. Feel both parts of the body, the upper half and the lower half. What are you aware of in this moment? What can you tune into? What information is being sent? You may notice that these sensations are changing. They are constantly revealing an awareness. Can you be the constant awareness, experience itself as a body lying on the floor? Can you be simply the experience of awareness here? Letting all other meaning melt away and just tuning in to the body on the floor. You are awareness experiencing itself at the sensation of the body lying on the floor. If this is abstract, just simply tune into one part of the body rather than the whole. Tune in to the pinky finger and stay there. Stay there with the information that it's giving you, with the awareness that it's giving you. Bring your mind to a place that is positive, a place that is happy. We will begin to build your sanctuary. This could be an actual place, a place that you've been to, perhaps when you were a child, or maybe quite recently. This could be a place that you know of and perhaps have not been to. Or this could be a completely imagined place. Focus on a time in a day, morning, and if it's the morning, what time of the morning? Where is the sun? Afternoon? Is it before lunch, after lunch? Is it just at that moment where it's starting to shift from afternoon to evening? Is it the evening? Is the sun present at all? Or has it begun to shift to night? And then move beyond the time of day. What time of the week is it? What time of the month? What time of the year? Be specific in this sanctuary, this moment, not only being a physical place, but a space and time as well. What is the temperature? What are you wearing? Is there a breeze? If so, is it cool and cold, or is it warm and fresh? What scents are being carried in the breeze? Choose a place where you feel the most alive, the most happy, the most connected, the most loving, or the most at peace. What do these words mean to you? Happy, connected, alive, loving, at peace. You get to decide all of these details as you visualize your sanctuary. Make this yours. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks or if anyone else is going to like it. This is yours. This is your place, untouchable by anyone else. And you may change this sanctuary every single time that you practice. It may mold and develop and change over time. Once you've chosen your sanctuary, notice the details using your senses. Tune into these details using your senses. Choose 3 or 4 things that you see in your sanctuary, including shapes, colors, and textures. Find the senses within these shapes, colors, and textures. Rest for a moment here as you see these objects. If you are inside, what do the walls, floor, and ceiling look like? If you're outside, what do the sky, clouds, and stars look like? Pausing here for a moment, taking in everything that's around you. Absorb all of this, every bit of it, into your being. Absorb everything that you see. Switch your senses now to your sense of smell. What does it smell like in your sanctuary? Is there the smell of fresh cut grass? Or perhaps you can smell water in the distance, maybe the salty breeze of the sea air. Perhaps you're inside and you can smell baking wafting through the air or fresh cut flowers. Maybe it's the smell of clean laundry or a candle burning. As you naturally breathe in, allow the scent of your sanctuary to fill up your entire being, your sense of smell heightened. Pause here for a moment and simply be present in whatever you smell in your sanctuary. And these smells again may change each time you enter this sanctuary. Switch your senses again and notice the sounds in your sanctuary. Pick out 2 or 3 different sounds and notice them. Are they loud? Are they soft? Are they close? Are they far away? Are they sounds that you recognize? Or are they sounds that perhaps you're hearing for the very first time? Are these sounds from your past? Are these sounds from your present? Or perhaps sounds that could be from your future? Do you hear music? Or is it more quiet? Do you hear nature? Or is that sound muffled by walls and ceilings? Allow the sounds of your sanctuary to open up your entire being and dance through you, bringing your body, your mind, your senses, your subconscious to life. This orchestra around you, completely animating this sanctuary for you. Switch your senses to taste. Are there any tastes in this sanctuary? What taste do you have on your tongue? Perhaps it's the quenching of thirst as you drink clean, clear water. Perhaps you're biting down on fresh baked bread with melting butter. Perhaps it's a sip of a very smooth glass of red wine. As you taste, what do you also smell? How do these senses marry together to create an experience, to create a sensation, and to bring information to you? Allow this taste to fill up your entire being with peace and happiness. Switch your senses to the sense of touch. What do you feel on your skin? What do you feel on your skin in this sanctuary? What is the temperature? And how does this feel on your skin? Perhaps it's cold, but you're bundled up and therefore you feel cozy and warm, layered in these soft textures. Perhaps it's warm and your skin isn't covered by clothing, and instead it's being kissed by the rays of the sun, by the warmth of the light touching you. What do you feel beneath your feet? What is on the ground? Are you barefoot? Are you wearing shoes? If so, what kind of shoes are you wearing and for what purpose? What do you feel on your fingertips? Are you touching anything, or are they free, moving through the breeze? Are you holding anything? Give yourself a minute to really tune in to these sensations on the skin. Feel each of the senses. Feel the skin. Feel this sanctuary, this space coming to life. Feel it all around you. And then as you tune into all of these senses, what emotions begin to bubble up whilst you're inside your sanctuary? What are the feelings that arise, that wash over you like waves? Is it a feeling of happiness? Is it a feeling of love? Perhaps you're feeling sensual or calm. Allow whatever emotions come to fully rise to the surface. Allow that emotion to fill your entire being. For a moment, simply express and be this emotion. And it might not be one emotion, it might be a culmination of many. And if the mind starts to wander, just simply tune back into those senses. Bring yourself back into that moment, back into that sanctuary. And then allow those emotions to wash up to the surface. Now notice how your entire being feels while you're in your sanctuary. Not just the emotional body, but the physical body and the energetic body as well. Focus in on that layer just beyond the skin. The outer layers of the body, that energetic field. What does that vibration look like or feel like? Is it slow and wavy? Or is it active and vibrating? What color is it? Is it a cool blue, a vibrant orange, or an enticing violet? Feel into that energetic field that weaves itself around the outer layers of the body. This feeling this energetic field is operating around the surface at all times. Our experiences, our emotions, our energy constantly changing. This is constantly changing and being affected whether or not you are aware of it. But knowing that you can also control it. You can be in control of your energetic field. You can return to these feelings in your sanctuary whenever you wish. At times of stress, at times of worry. Just simply tuning into the senses, bringing yourself back here. Noticing that as you focus on the smells, the sounds, the taste, that those emotions bubble back up for you. And remember that we're creating a sanctuary, so these emotions are positive, ones that we want to tap into. Feel yourself existing in this sanctuary. Feel yourself existing in this sanctuary. Breathe deeper into your sanctuary. Notice the body in this sanctuary. Notice the mind in this sanctuary. Bring yourself back to this present moment. Bring yourself back to your physical body. Bring yourself back to the awareness of your physical body on the floor. Bring your awareness back to the heels and the soles of the feet, to the toes, and to the ankles, to the calves and the shins, to the knees, to the fronts of the thighs, the sides of the thighs, the backs of the thighs, to the glutes, the sides of the hips and the front of the pelvis, to the dip in your lower back and to the front of the abdomen, to the sides of the rib cage, to the backs of the shoulders and the front of the chest, to the curves around the fronts and backs of the shoulders, the sides of the shoulders, and the forearms, the biceps, the elbows, to the wrists, to the back of the hand, the palm of the hand, each of the fingers and the thumbs, to the nook of the neck, to the crease in the throat, to the chin and the jaw, to the sides of the cheeks, to the curves of the lips, to the tip of the nose and the nostrils of the nose, to the lobes of the ears, the tops of the ears, to the eyes deep within the sockets and the eyebrows above, to the center of the forehead, to the crown of the head, the sides of the head, the back of the head, the top of the head. Feel into your body lying on the floor. Remember that you are lying on the floor practicing Yoga Nidra. Remind yourself of the time of the day. Remind yourself of what day it is. Begin to tune in to everything that you sense in this moment. And when you hear me count down from 5, that will be the signal of the end of this Yoga Nidra practice. Practicing deep awareness through Yoga Nidra and developing your inner sanctuary will allow you to move throughout your life with a sustained sense of peace, love, and joy. And if you can carry this within you, then you will begin to express this in your world and help press it upon everyone else that you meet, helping to create and expand your inner sanctuary into theirs. Tuning into this present moment. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently start to flutter the eyes open, wiggling in your fingers and your toes, gently rocking the head from side to side. Maybe blinking the eyes a couple of times, looking a lot around the room and just counting some things that you can see. Maybe a door, a table, a chair, maybe a part of your body. And when you're ready, just gently roll to one side, eventually making your way all the way up to a seated position. Eyes soft or eyes closed, whatever feels good to you. And just take a couple of deep breaths here, in through the nose, and then just open the mouth and sigh it out. Couple of more like that, in through the nose, open the mouth and sigh it out. Last one here, in through the nose, open the mouth and sigh it out. Fluttering the eyes open, bringing yourself back from your inner sanctuary, but holding it deep inside. Thank you so much for practicing Yoga Nidra. Feel free to do this Yoga Nidra whenever you want, at any time of day. And enjoy the rest of your day, your evening, wherever you are. Namaste.